Hey guys, it's Bill. It's one happy D, the diabetic baby. That's me. Thank you for watching my videos. Always rate them and subscribe. Today's video is a response to whatever 1210. She actually did a great first video, okay, by the way, and everybody should check it out. I will post the video response. Actually, I don't know if I can. Maybe you're going to need to do that. But anyways, she asked me a question about bubbles that she was having in her reservoir. Now, I've done a video on how to get rid of those bubbles, but I'm going to add in some more tips and tricks and maybe a couple reasons you didn't know of why bubbles get there in the first place. Is this on? Well, hey, champagne bubbles. Everybody's got them, just depending on where. Well, if you got them in your insulin pump or in your insulin reservoir, here might be the reason you're looking for. Most people store their insulin where? In the refrigerator, right? That's where I store my insulin, right? Well, insulin can be stored at room temperature for 30 days, okay? And I know we've kind of all heard that, but at least for me, I've had diabetes 20 years, and I still keep mine in the refrigerator. I just got some, I don't know, thing about leaving my insulin out for a long period of time. I just don't want to risk it. It's expensive. Well, one of the reasons you might be getting bubbles or lots of bubbles in your insulin reservoir is because if you're putting in cold insulin to that reservoir, as it gradually changes to room temperature, bubbles expand, and you could be getting bubbles in your insulin pump just because of that reason. So how can we get rid of that? Well, guys, here's just another real quick tip here. We're inside my refrigerator. Hey guys, always store your insulin above 36 degrees, okay? You never want to have the potential of freezing insulin or having your insulin too hot or too cold. Anything colder than 36 degrees might have some effects on your insulin and how effective it can be. So first things first, how do we get rid of those bubbles? Well, let's take our insulin out of the refrigerator. Hey guys, sorry to oversimplify that, but try it. Just take your insulin out of the refrigerator and store it at room temperature. You can do it for 30 days. But listen, always keep that backup supply of insulin refrigerated above 36 degrees. And listen, guys, don't keep it in your car because it might get hot in there, it might get cold in there, and it might affect your insulin. Now, what can you do if you're not doing that, if you still are storing your insulin in a refrigerator? Well, here's a great tip and a great idea. Why not fill your reservoir the night before you're going to change it? So you're filling it up, it has cold insulin in there, right from the refrigerator. Well, overnight, those bubbles will slowly go up to the top, and this insulin will be room temperature the next day. And then what you can easily do is just squirt out those bubbles that have come to the top, and you can even refill that insulin that you kind of lost from the bubbles with your insulin. So what's the moral of this story? Well, if you have an unexpected high blood sugar, it might not be your fault. It could be bubbles in your tubing. It could be bubbles in your reservoir. It could be the fact that you used cold insulin when you filled up your reservoir, and when it gradually got to room temperature, those bubbles expanded. That could be the reason why. So when we look into things, there's always ways to try to solve these problems. I hope it helps. Please subscribe, and I hope you guys are having a great day. Take care. Hey guys, it's Bill. I'm one happy D, baby. That's me, you see? Now listen to what I say because it might make a little sense for you someday. I'm not a medical professional, nor will I ever be, so just watch these videos and yo, it's just me. So just listen, it's my opinion. I'm straight up verbing. Now if you reverb it back, then you be learning.